Hello, I'm Robert Crowe. You have accidentally stumbled into the view from the crow's nest. And whenever I get around to it, I investigate some fun and interesting topics. I hope you agree. Our program today is Hopalong Cassidy. One day I made a comment about a news story and offered a casual comment that Hopalong Cassidy would have never stood for that. Predictably, the young people in the room had never heard of Hopalong Cassidy, and perhaps you're old enough to remember, or perhaps you simply need to be informed. Hoppy was a cowboy, and not just any cowboy. He was a soft-spoken, vigilant protector against robbers, crooks, and bullies. He wore black all the time when the good guys usually only wore white hats. He didn't smoke, drink, or kiss girls, and he always let the other guy draw first in a gunfight. Author Clarence Mulford created the character in 1904, and for the next 31 years, the cowboy hero was a rough, tough frontier cowboy. He got the nickname Hopalong because in an early episode he was shot in the leg and had a wooden leg attached. So he walked with a little hop in his step. Beginning with the 1935 movies, the character became a smooth, sophisticated gentleman. The wooden leg and the hop disappeared, but the name stuck. From 1935 until the final movie in 1948, there were 66 films made, and William Boyd played the main character in all of them. The first 54 flicks were produced by Harry Sherman, and the final 12 produced by Boyd. Boyd mortgaged everything he had to fund the productions and to buy up all of the past film rights. Well, it was a good investment. In 1949, Boyd was paid $250,000 for the rights to show the films on NBC television. And Hopalong Cassidy became the very first network western. Hoppy also had a radio series and sold a lot of personal merchandising. Well, let me give you an example. Hopalong Cassidy's picture appeared on a lunchbox in 1950. And the sales rose from 50,000 units to 600,000 units in just 1 year. There were also drinks, wristwatches, knives, dinnerware, roller skates, soap. Movies for home projectors were sold until 1966. He received 15,000 fan letters every week. The storyline of the Hopalong Cassidy episodes were always similar. Hopalong traveled the Old West with two companions, a rough sidekick initially played by Gabby Hayes, who left in a salary dispute, became a regular with Roy Rogers. The other sidekick was a young man who was always in trouble trying to help some damsel in distress. In every story, Hopalong had a sense of fair play and protected people from bad guys. He rode a pure white horse, Topper. This quiet cowboy had followers in the millions, and he drew large crowds for public appearances. And the fans weren't just youngsters. They included national leaders, and entertainment icons, and business executives. Hopalong Cassidy did not sing around the campfire or play the guitar on the trail. He was not a former athlete or politician. He had no claim to fame other than being what he was. He was Hopalong Cassidy. Well, that's our program for today. Check back often and see if we ever do this again on another random topic. I'm Robert Crowe with The View from the Crow's Nest.